You know how fast you were going?
What? How fast you were going?
I don't know. 10?
8.
Be advised, this is an explicit podcast, so if you're easily offended, get your panties twisted into a knot, turn this off before you get butthurt and mad, start to cry, have to run to your safe space. All opinions are those of the host and his guest and do not reflect the opinions of any government agency. Welcome back to MOTORCOP Chronicles. Well, getting tongue-tied on my own podcast. I still don't have my voice all the way back. It goes in and out. Welcome back to MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. I'm your host, Iceman, as always. We'll just do some quick updates before we jump right into it. I know I haven't put anything out for a while. Last thing I put out was with Bridget, the interview. It was she was real good. Unfortunately, I wasn't. Thank her. I appreciate her tremendously, and I'm definitely going to have her back on. When we did that interview, I was still suffering from COVID, and yes, Bam caught COVID. I took care of her, and I caught COVID, and I'll say one thing: it kicked my ass like it ain't ever been kicked before. I had 2 days there. I thought I was just going to die. Like I said, so it kicked my ass. And then I finally got better. Well, almost all the way better. I say my breathing's back to about 85%. My breathing's not all the way back good, but I'm still breathing. And I went back to work on a Friday. And, of course, that weekend, this past weekend, I was out picking, still barely over COVID. We're out trying to pick everything up because Hurricane Ida decides she wants to come and just ram it right up our ass over here in Louisiana. And, yes, it was Bam's fault. And, I just got MRI coming up. Well, I'm going to talk to you about that off air, of course. I hope COVID didn't get you bad, Jed, because, like I said, it kicked me in the ass. But then Ida decides to come along, and in my 50 years, I have been through a lot of hurricanes, a whole lot of hurricanes. Well, I got to say, I actually got a little scared on this one, and of course, I couldn't show it at all because Bam was freaking out, and if she'd have known that I was scared about it, she'd have lost her shit completely. But I'll say, freaking Ida had me a little worried, and it was slow moving and just pounded the shit out of the area where I live. I didn't even plan on going live tonight. I was not sure if I even had internet over here at the clubhouse. I do not have it at my residence where I live, the main house. Just saying, my residence appears not to have any damage to it. The clubhouse did take some damage. It's going to have a new roof put on it. It did not rip the roof off, thank God. But it did do quite a bit of damage to one side of it and rip some wood off and some side and all that kind of stuff like that. So it's going to have it needed a new roof anyway, but it's definitely going to have to get pushed way forward. So this weekend I plan on tarping it up until we can get the roof put on, but it's definitely going to need a new roof. But good news is no trees fell through it. Nobody got hurt around here. A little bit of damage can be fixed. So So that's that. That's why I have not been on for a while. I talked to Doc. His house made it. He made it through okay. Talked to Freebird. He made it through okay. And of course, I don't think neither one of them have electricity yet. I mean, I'm fortunate if I have a whole home generator, and so does Doc. I know Freebird. I might be taking a ride with him to try to find some fuel this weekend, putting his generator, because he don't have power yet. We just got power back last night around 10:30. It went back off again this afternoon. When I was getting everything ready I was just going to record. So if it's a spotty or anything, y'all let me know, because I don't know how. I forgot to put. I'm just not doing myself live on video. I just used my loop tonight, so y'all gonna have to deal with that. I don't know how strong the internet is out here right now. I was surprised I still had it at the clubhouse. So I decided to go ahead and go live with it. I don't know how many people. I mean, I know I have people in Canada and all over the world that listen. Let me get this stuff out of the way. I usually do it at the end, but I'm going to do it at the beginning. I want to thank everyone. I've gotten quite a few emails. I got one today. I did respond to it. I don't put people's names out, so you know who you are. I've gotten quite a few emails from people asking if we were okay, if I was okay, and everything else. Some people were just wondering, because I just kind of disappeared there for a while, and I'm pretty steady at putting stuff out on regular basis. So yes, I am okay. Like I said, I appreciate all the emails. Hopefully we'll get back on schedule, or normal schedule soon. Everything is crazy out here right now. There's still, trees and lines and everything. Now I was surprised to get power when we did, but we got it. And so I said, screw it. Instead of just recording, I'll go ahead and go live too. Because unfortunately, this is the beginning of a new month, September. So we have the end of watch. I'm going to do towards the end. Hope y'all have patience with me while I do it, because unfortunately it is extremely long. I think my number, let me look and check. I believe the number is way high, like super way high. When I give y'all this number here, y'all are probably going to be like, no. But yes, it's, if y'all watching live or anything, when I start putting everybody's pictures up, I think I have 21 pages I had to put onto the screen here to do it, and I couldn't just get everybody to fit on one. It's all overlapping and stuff. It's too high. 48. We had 48 Leo deaths last month in August. 2 K9s. Way too many, and unfortunately, majority of them are from COVID. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Like I said, it's way too many. I mean, COVID was just kicking the hell out of law enforcement this past month, obviously. And so anyway, and after hurricanes, if you've never experienced one, it seems like the heat and humidity go through the roof. Today's temperature was 97 degrees with a heat index, which is basically a feel like heat of, I think it was 108 or 109 in triple digits. I mean, when you're outside, you're just dripping sweat. There's nothing you can do about it. It's ridiculous. The parish where I work at did not get hit that hard. They were very fortunate. They do have people out of power over there, but they don't have the extended damage that we got in the area where I live. So I go to work, and there's still, restaurants are open, red lights are working, stores are open. Before I came home today, I went to the Tractor Supply and Rouse's supermarket and picked up some stuff and dog food, because I can't get it in the area where I live, because everything's still closed, because nothing is open at all. Let's see. Yeah, it is rocking Satan's toenails. I'm going to tell you what. And we have there's several parishes, counties for you non-Louisiana people, but several parishes out here got hit really hard, have zero power, and so people are looking for fuel, gasoline, for their generators. Gasoline is in very short and high demand in this region. So now my days are consisting of since Monday, Tuesday, and what's today? Today's Thursday. Yeah, all week. I got to work at 7:00. Well, I got to work about 6:39, 6:40 this morning, and I was directing traffic at a gas station, truck stop, from 7:00 until about almost 11:00. That is because they had gotten a fuel truck in, and every gas station in our area, you have to have law enforcement at it, because if not, people are going to fight. They're going to cut in the line. One of the other parishes had a shooting at a gas station over gasoline. So I spent that much, me and the top were out there working that one, and until the pumps, till they just drained it dry. It took about, 3.5 hours for them to drain the tanks dry. And people do such stupid shit. First thing this morning, 7:00 this morning, this woman, two women in the vehicle. First one's at the pump. They turned the pumps on. We unroped the pumps. They had all the pumps taped off. Caution tape. We untaped them. Opened up the pumps. They turned them on. Lady was first at the pump. Well, I'm sitting there and I'm watching her. I'm just sitting there looking at her, and she'd been there for about 15 minutes. Now she just got like a little Kia, Santa Fe, a little Kia SUV type vehicle. I'm thinking, it don't take 15 minutes to fill up a fucking Kia if it's dead empty. And I'm sitting there watching her, and I see her. She's out there. She's on the phone, and she keeps coming out away from the pump to the front of her car, and she's looking in the direction down the road. And she goes back. She comes back. I'm like, finally, I'm not playing this stupid shit. So I get out and walk over there, and she's pumping like a penny at a time. I'm like, ma'am, either pump the gas or leave. Oh, I'm just trying to squeeze. I said, I know exactly what you're trying to do. Either hold that nozzle down and pump this gas, or hang it up and leave. We have, over half a mile of traffic waiting to get into this gas station to get fuel. I said, I know exactly what you were doing. What she would, and if you ain't figured out what she was doing, is she called her friends or somebody to come up there with some gas cans or something, and she was trying to hold the pump down. Well, as she drove off, she was cussing and screaming at me out the window like a little child would do, throwing a temper tantrum, because she must have known I was born at night. It just wasn't last fucking night I was born, and I knew exactly what kind of bullshit she was trying to pull. And, of course, everybody has a sad story. It's just everyone has a sad. I have sad stories. Everybody has sad stories. I'm on oxygen. My mom's on oxygen. This person. Everybody's got a sad story of why they need to try to cut in line or do this or special here, special there. Every single person has a sad story. Sorry. I pissed off a Red Cross worker today. They pulled up, and he's like, well, we had people been waiting for hours. And I was like, he's like, well, I went to Red Cross, which fuck. I didn't need to be a detective to figure it out, since he had this little smock thing on it, said Red Cross on it. Like, okay. Well, they said we could get fuel here. I'm like, yes, you can, sir. The end of the line's down there. He wanted me to let him cut in front of all these people to get fuel. The only people that cut in line today was two people. And they were the owners of the truck stop. It was their fuel. I'm not going to tell the owners it's their property. So that's the only thing. Other than that, we watched it the whole entire time. And it's hot out there. You got fucking sweat running down your ass, back down to your ass crack, and it don't feel very well. But that is where I have been. COVID tried to kill me. I thought I was dead. One point, bam, when I had COVID, I had my phone. I had picked up my phone. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I am calling my mom to tell her how bad I feel." Well, for y'all who don't know me or new listeners, whatever, my mom's been passed away 9 years ago. So, but I was gonna call her. But so yeah, it got me pretty good. But I did survive it, thank God. Now I have some good natural T cells in my body. Because if I have one more person come up to me and say, "I bet you go get that shot now," no, I'm not going to get the shot now because now I have natural antibody. Oh, the shot's better. No, the shot is not better than having natural immunity from the freaking. I mean, what book are you reading this shit out of? What book are you reading it? Israel is the most vaccinated country in the world. Over 90% of their population is vaccinated. Of course, as you'd expect, about 60% of the population has COVID are the unvaccinated people. Okay. It's to be expected. Well, 39% of the people that have COVID were the vaccinated people. 1% of the people that caught COVID were people that had caught COVID previously. So I don't know. You tell me which one's better. Having COVID and surviving it, getting the vaccine, or you're just going to catch it like I did because I wasn't vaccinated. You know, and I'm not. Don't get me wrong. YouTube, I am not bashing the vaccine. I'm not saying I will never not get it. I'm just not getting it right now. If anybody out there feels that they would want the vaccine and get it, go get it. Go get it. I'm just saying I'm not doing it right now. And then I've caught COVID and survived it. I don't think I need it. So, but it's everybody's decision. It's your choice. You want to go get the vaccine, go get it. So, that's that on that. So that's where I have been. I want to throw out real quick podcast I listened to. I talked to a guy before. I'm eventually going to have him on. He's not law enforcement, but I'm going to have him on anyway. I like him. Podcast is called I Had to Say It. He just had his 1 year anniversary on his podcast. So, Aaron, happy 1 year anniversary. And you know I'm a loyal listener, so congratulations on that 1 year anniversary. And if y'all get a chance and just like to hear a guy rant about shit like I do, and not law enforcement stuff, but just rant, go listen to him. He's, like I said, I like him. He's one of my, I listen to him all the time. Roy, if you keep it up, they're going to ban you off of Facebook. I see you're on Facebook, and they're going to ban your ass back right off of Facebook, Roy. But it's like I said, everybody that's emailed or called and stuff like that, I appreciate it. Some of the people that have emailed me, I email back. There's one guy that emailed, I think he's in Acadiana parishes or something, I'm not sure. Send me your address and I'll mail you some stickers. The person that emailed today, I don't know where you're from, but if you send me your address, I'll mail you some Snickers. Listen to me, I must have COVID brain. From stickers too, and as soon as everything calms down, I can get everything back straight. But I'll send them out. But you got to send me your address. Has a couple other people I have to remail your stickers because I know one person in Canada. For some reason they didn't get them, so I got to remail those. I haven't forgotten. Carol Baskins, I got to resend her stickers to her. She was out of town, and her aunt or somebody got her mail and said they didn't know who Carol Baskin was, and they sent the stuff back to me. We'll be sending your stuff back. Roy, you still don't have stickers. You have MOTORCOP Chronicles custom made glow in the dark cup. You have something way more than you ain't got to pay for them, Jed. Just send me your address, and you got way more than a lot of people have there, Roy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. So anyway, we got all that out the way. Got the gas station lines and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm probably getting some stories from them soon. If you're a religious person or whatever, I mean, you want to pray for people down here, especially like New Orleans. They had a main tower fall in the river, in the Mississippi River, with like 8 main feeder lines that go to it. And they're talking, they're going to be out of power for at least a month, if not longer. And I do not have bumper sticker. Do they even make bumper stickers anymore? So, but anyway, like I said, that's that. I'm not going to tell a whole bunch of stories tonight because I got a whole lot of reading to do. Because unfortunately, like I said, it's the end of watch one, and way too many names are on it. But so we will get started on that because, like I said, it's just too many. Like I said, I got 21 pages to read out. So we're going to do them one at a time. I'm not going to have my chat thing up, so y'all going to have to talk amongst yourselves, or I'll check it after we get finished with this. So let's get, unfortunately, this started. All right, we'll start from the first. Deputy Sheriff Sean Waters from Harris County Sheriff's Office, Texas. End of watch was August the 1st. COVID-19. Correctional Officer Maurice Reese Jackson, Robertsdale Police Department in Alabama. And he was August the 3rd. COVID-19. Like I said, we're already starting. I mean, COVID just went crazy on law enforcement this past month. This was the whole sheriff. Sheriff Lee D. Vance of Hinds County. I've been there before. Hinds County Sheriff's Office, Mississippi. End of watch was Tuesday, August the 3rd. COVID. Police Officer Scott Russell Dawley of Nelsonville Police Department, Ohio. End of watch is Tuesday, August the 3rd. He died in an automobile crash. A lot of law enforcement die in automobile crashes, unfortunately, also. Police Officer George Gonzalez, United States Department of Defense, Pentagon Force Protection Agency, United States. End of watch was August the 3rd. He was stabbed. I read about that one in the news. Police Officer Brian Russell Pierce Jr., Brooklyn Police Department, Illinois. End of watch was Wednesday, August the 4th. Vehicular assault. We got Deputy Sheriff James Morgan, Baxter County Sheriff's Office, Arkansas. I think it's Arizona. Sorry. End of watch was Thursday, August the 5th. COVID-19. Deputy Sheriff Brandon A. Shirley, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, Kentucky. End of watch was Thursday, August the 5th. Cause of death was gunfire. They shot him. This was big last month. Police Officer Ellie Grace French of Chicago Police Department, Illinois, was Saturday, August the 7th. She was shot. That one was all over the news. I think we actually might have talked about it on another one. Lieutenant Dale Sylvester Jr. of Port Wentworth Police Department, Georgia. End of watch was August the 11th, 2021. Cause of death was COVID-19. Reserve Sergeant John Richard Bullard Jr. Now, see, these reserve people are special. They got there most time work for free. End of watch was Wednesday, August the 11th. COVID-19. Correctional Officer Davis Bennett, Missouri Department of Corrections, Missouri. Thursday, August the 12th. End of watch. COVID-19. Special Agent Gregory Cleveland Holland, United States Department of Veterans Affairs, Police Services, United States. End of watch was Friday, August the 13th. COVID-19. Police officer Juan Manuel Gomez Lopez, Pelham Police Department, Alabama. End of watch was Saturday, August the 14th. COVID-19. Police officer Jennifer B. Seapot, Fort Lauderdale Police Department, Florida. End of watch was August the 14th, 2021. COVID-19. Trooper Lazaro R. Febbles, Florida Highway Patrol, Saturday, August 14th, COVID-19. Deputy Sheriff Ryan J. Proxmere, Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office, Missouri. End of watch was Sunday, August the 15th, 2021. Cause of death with gunfire. And if you are watching on the video or the live or anything, you'll see all the pictures of everyone that I have. I put them up there also. Officer Robert Greg Collinger, Mount Gilead Police Department, North Carolina, Sunday, August the 15th. End of watch. Cause of death was a heart attack. Sergeant Stephen Mazzetta, Lee County Sheriff's Office, Florida. End of watch, August the 16th. COVID-19. Deputy Sheriff Dennis W. Dixon, Chattawba County Sheriff's Office, North Carolina. End of watch was Monday, August the 16th. COVID-19. Border Patrol Agent Ricardo Zarata, United States Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, United States Border Patrol, United States. End of watch was Monday, August the 16th. COVID-19. Police Officer Jason Raynor, Daytona Police Department, Florida. End of watch was Tuesday, August the 17th. Cause of death was gunfire. Police Officer Edward Perez, Miami Beach Police Department, Florida. End of watch was Thursday, August the 19th, 2021. COVID-19. Sergeant Frank Tobar, Palm Bay Police Department, Florida. End of watch Friday, August the 20th. COVID-19. Correctional Officer Daryl Scout, it's his nickname, Scout. Daryl Scout Goodrich Jr., Washington State Department of Corrections, Washington. End of watch was Friday, August the 20th. COVID-19. Told y'all there was just way too many COVID-19. Deputy Sheriff Harry Buddy Hutchin, Blount County Sheriff's Office, Alabama. End of watch was August 21st. COVID-19. Corrections Deputy Kevin Cockins, Branch County Sheriff's Office, Missouri. End of watch Sunday, August 22nd. COVID-19. Trooper James J. Monda, New York State Police, New York. End of watch was August the 22nd. Cause of death was he drowned. Detective Manuel Christopher Widener, Paris Police Department, Texas. End of watch was August the 22nd. COVID-19. Deputy Sheriff Christopher Broadhead, Polk County Sheriff's Office, Florida. End of watch was August the 23rd. COVID-19. Deputy Sheriff Roger A. Mitchell, Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, Tennessee. End of watch Tuesday, August the 24th. COVID-19. Chief of Police Kenneth Kirkland, Colquitt Police Department, Georgia. End of watch was August the 25th. He died of a heart attack. Captain Joseph Manning, Wayne County Sheriff's Office, Georgia. End of watch August the 25th. COVID-19. Corrections Deputy Lakeisha Tucker, Shelby County Sheriff's Office, Tennessee. End of watch August the 25th. COVID-19. Senior Police Officer Randolph Boyd Jr., Austin Police Department, Texas. End of watch August the 25th. COVID-19. Sergeant Clay Garrison, Port of Galveston Police Department, Texas. End of watch was August the 25th. COVID-19. Police Officer Brandon Ard, Orange Beach Police Department, Alabama. End of watch was Thursday, August the 26th. COVID-19. This was one of K9's, K9 Axel from the Kent County Sheriff's Office in Missouri. August the 28th, duty-related illness. And K9 Duke for Virginia State Police, Virginia. End of watch was August the 30th. Poor dog died of heat stroke. We have Police Officer Harminder Gruwal, Galt Police Department in California. End of watch was August the 26th. He died in an automobile crash. Correctional Officer Trainee Whitney Cloud, Florida Department of Correction. End of watch was Thursday, August the 26th, 2021. Says cause of death was inadvertent gunfire. I don't know if that means accidental or shooting or what. But Senior Sergeant Steve Uris, Austin Police Department, Texas. End of watch was Thursday, August the 26th, 2021. COVID-19. Excuse me. Sergeant Christopher Ray Wilson, Texas Park and Wildlife Department, Law Enforcement Division, Texas. End of watch was August the 26th. He was COVID-19. Corrections Officer James N. Henry, Hays County Sheriff's Office, Texas. End of watch was Friday, August the 27th. COVID-19. Trooper Sean C. Herrick, Florida Highway Patrol. End of watch was Saturday, August the 28th. COVID-19. We have Border Patrol Agent Chad A. McBroom, United States Department of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection, United States Border Patrol, U.S. End of watch was August the 29th. COVID-19. Deputy First Class William Diaz, Lee County Sheriff's Office, Florida. End of watch was August the 31st. COVID-19. So, that, unfortunately, is way too many people. COVID got a lot of them. Except I believe there's 48 this past month, which is just an insane number of Leo death. And I gotta say, after I'm sitting back and I was pulling all that up and editing it and stuff like that to put it for the live and the video stuff. As many people that law enforcement people that died of COVID-19, and some of these pictures, I don't know if they're recent or not, looked way younger than me and stuff like that. I mean, I guess I got to count myself and feel myself pretty lucky that I guess I survived through it, because like I said, it sure did kill a lot of freaking people this past month. And it sucks. So all I can say, like I said, if you feel like the shot's going to help you, go get the shot. Like I said, I'm not going to discourage anyone from doing it or tell them not to do it. Go get a shot. Because I will say, hey, catching it, guess I was lucky. I survived it. Bam, survived it. But yeah, like I said, it kicked my ass. I had never felt so bad, hurt so bad in my entire life. I've been over the hood of 2 cars and motorcycle accidents, and I don't think I felt that bad after getting run over by a car as I did with COVID. It kicked me. Unfortunately, all these people, all these men and women lost their lives, and the majority of them did succumb to COVID, and so I mean, I don't know. This ain't been super long. I don't have a whole bunch. I'm not gonna tell no stories after this. I mean, I just after doing the end to watch thing, it just I don't know. There ain't nothing funny to talk about after that. All these people have families, wives, husbands, children, grandchildren, all that stuff like that, and they're not here with us now. So if you get a chance, go look at the video. If you're not watching live, go to the video. All their pictures are up. We'll start pulling them down one by one because there were so many. Like I said, I had 21 edits I had to put on here to put all their pictures and stuff up here. So go and look. So they're overlapping each other. It's ridiculous on how many law enforcement lost their lives. There was one last. I don't think he made it on the list. I actually had went to his funeral. It was a young man too. He was in his 30s, I believe. He lost his battle with COVID, and he was in law enforcement. And I actually had went to his funeral and helped escort him. Me and Tot did, and a whole bunch of other motorcycles. I've been to a total, I believe, of three or four law enforcement COVID related funerals. Like I said, so I guess I'm lucky. I made it through, my old fat ass. So y'all keep them peoples in your mind. Like I said, if you're religious, say a prayer for them and their family. And like I said, everybody needs to keep yourself safe out there. Like I said, I caught it. I know how I caught it. I caught it from Bam, who had caught it from her work, from some people being not real articulate. Anyway, people should have not been at work or said something to other people when they knew they had been exposed. And it probably kept a whole lot of other people from catching it. So if you get exposed, don't go out in public and just, run around like, because you can, that's how they call them super spreaders. That's how that happens. At least if you are exposed or something like that, take a little responsibility and try not to expose a whole bunch of other people with the COVID. Because like I said, how bad would you feel if you know you got somebody sick and they didn't survive it and they died? And I mean, you didn't kill them, but because of you not taking your proper precautions, it could have been the contributing factor to them dying. The whole time I had it, the whole time I was taking care of Bam, I, did everything I was supposed to do, and I stayed out of public, and, I stayed out of the public. Of course, I couldn't go anywhere, but, I didn't want anybody to catch it from me. So, if you do catch it, just be responsible. We're all adults here. Like I said, if you want the shot, go get a shot. If you don't get it. And say if you do catch it, it's a bitch. So hopefully, I'm gonna try to talk to somebody. I know it's short notice. I'm gonna try to talk to somebody. I'm gonna try to put something out Sunday. It might just be me talking about some stories. I'm starting to get plenty of gas station stories anyway. with all this going on, hopefully the power stays up and the internet stays up. So everybody wash their backs. Watch your partner's back, and just stay safe out there. It's a crazy, crazy world. And just remember to always smile, because the Iceman can always be behind you.
This is...
And if I remember to play the correct exit music, told you I got COVID brain. We'll see y'all. Talk to y'all very soon.